What is going on, guys? It is Cameron with Lebanon Ford Performance, back with another S650 video for everybody. And today, I know the last video we did a review and an overview on the automatic premium version, and I'm pretty excited for today's video because we finally got a manual car in to drive. And the last one is, if you saw it, it was finished in the Atlas Blue. This one is finished in the all-new for the Mustang, the Vapor Blue Metallic. And I don't know if the camera's picking it up, but oh my gosh, this color is insane. The metallic flake, just I can see on this little sun hit right here, this color is unreal. This is gonna look really good on a proper spec. But yeah, so what we have here is, obviously it is the manual, like I said, is the 6-speed manual. It is a more of a base model because it has the standard wheels, does not have the Brembos. You can see the window sticker here. It actually is completely, this is a 300A base model vehicle starting out at $44,000. So you can see the base price $41,495 with a $1,000 gas guzzler tax, which is inevitable, and the destination fees. So this is as base gets here, with a sticker price of just over $44,000. You can see it does have the standard exhaust, whereas this Vapor Blue one over here, you can see it has the quad exhaust, because that is the active exhaust. This is the normal exhaust. Like I said, the base wheels, non-Brembos. This is the base model. So this is what I've been honestly wanting to see, because the first one I drove was the premium, so it was optioned completely out, had all the bells and whistles, the leather seats, all this and that. So let's go ahead and just jump right in and get into this. So obviously, like with every Mustang, that's different. You have the cloth seats versus the premium had the full leather bucket seats, front and rear. This has the cloth front and rear, and actually I like the cloth seats. They don't burn your legs if it's hot out, you have shorts on. And actually they look really nice. You know, I like the I may have liked the design of the 550 seats more with the cloth, because it was just more black, and I don't know, this kind of overflows in the gray with the gray headrest and everything. But definitely not bad. You still obviously get the dual screens. It actually is a dual screen now, whereas in, I do believe, the premium, it was a full interlock screen. So let me get this started up because it is hot outside. Okay, so that's the exhaust. Okay, still sounds really good, especially at idle. It is a cold start, so I'm obviously not going to rev the car right now. How do you turn this down? Yeah, so the exhaust, it does sound good. Definitely, obviously quieter than the active exhaust with the valves and stuff open, but as at idle right now, it does sound really good. I mean, the car is warming up now, the RPMs have dropped. So let's go ahead and just take this for a drive. Let's go ahead and do it. So just jump straight into it. I mean, if you want to see a video of me kind of going over everything on the interior of these new Mustangs, I did already film one on the premium, and actually might even be a better video for you to watch because it had all the options on it. So it literally just showed you everything. Okay, so this is the auto e-brake, the electronic e-brake. So from what I've heard, like I said, I've not driven the stick yet, but supposedly the clutch feels kind of different, and the gear selector feels tighter from what I've heard, which is never a bad thing. Kind of just rolling through the gears here, it does feel very notchy, but that's very Mustang-esque for a gearbox. Mustangs are like renowned to have a very notchy, great feeling gearbox. So clutch is a little different. It's not bad though. I mean, honestly, I think I like, oh, it has the auto rev matching, I forgot. The way this clutch feels, it almost has like a not a spongy feel on release, but the last one, the S550, it felt like the clutch would snap back up at you. This, it feels like there's a little bit of give. You take that as you will. I don't necessarily hate it. It honestly might let like the RPM drop be a little bit smoother, because on sometimes if you mistimed your shift or something, it would kind of like bog, or not bog, but like jump just a little bit, like jerk just a little. So that might help. I mean, and the gear, oh my gosh, the gearbox feels amazing. It feels so good. And before all the comments go absolutely crazy, this car, we are going to be driving it just up to RPMs, all speed that you see here, and any excessive speed or acceleration that you see is all edited in. It's all fake. So we don't want to hurt anyone's feelings of driving a brand new car just a little hard. So everything is fake that you're gonna see today. I mean, I know the auto rev matching is not new. Just giving my 2 cents on it. I've always been a fan of just rev matching myself. Yeah, the gearbox feels so good. Like just shifting like from, like if you're just cruising on the highway, just shifting from third to fourth, feels so nice. It's just, I love the way the Mustang gearbox feels. I mean, you can see it's very tight while it's in gear. It doesn't bounce around or flop around. You can see while I'm just looking at it. I mean, it's just sitting there. Yeah, it's the manual gearbox is what this car was designed for, in my opinion. I don't care how much slower it is. I don't care about this and that and performance times and the drag strip and all that. This is just 10 times out of 10 more fun than the automatic. Not saying there's anything wrong with the automatic, especially, you know, on the previous generation, I get it. If you were supercharging the car, the 10-speed was so much faster and so much stronger than the manual. But man, this gearbox is so fun to play with. And that exhaust. It is pretty tame. Honestly, it's kind of nice, but it kind of definitely leaves you wanting more. So I do see a lot of these S650s to be ordered with the active exhaust, because that exhaust sounds so good. We also did a full video on that, talking about all the different modes and giving examples of all the modes on the active exhaust. Yeah, it definitely sounds like a Mustang though. I mean, sounds like your standard stock exhaust Mustang, which is not a bad thing. Not a bad thing at all. Yeah. Feels good. Feels really nice. You can hear the exhaust a little bit back there. I don't know if the camera's picking it up or not, but it does sound good. It does sound good. Yeah, this color, I love the Vapor Blue. Seeing it on the mirror caps and the hood, and just like seeing it on the body as I look in the mirror, it is such a good looking color. And this car is dirty, so I imagine when it's clean, but we are going to swing by back to the store because Jacob was also very interested in driving the manual version of this car. So we're gonna swing by the store, pick him up, let him do a lap, and get his idea, and see what he thinks about the manual version of the S650. Driving it just a little bit more, just like around town, the spongy feeling on the clutch is, you know, it's not too bad. It does kind of make it a little, like, you kind of have to get used to it and kind of have to be expecting it to really nail your shift and like perfectly drop the RPMs to it. But it's definitely not like a make or break thing, not a bad thing, I would say. It's just like an extra step you kind of have to get used to, especially if you're coming from a 550. The clutch feel is slightly different. But yeah, I'm gonna pull into the store here, grab Jacob, get his opinions, and we will see you guys when he is in the car. My first and main complaint is the e-brake situation. It definitely needs the classic manual e-brake. I'm not sure why they threw the auto e-brake in there, but I'm gonna set this section cup up and get Jacob in the car.
All right, guys.
Yeah, I'm with that.
Let's take a look at this. Cameron just drove this thing.
Yep, here it is.
This is my first time getting in this.
Yep. Also being the base model. Oh,
yeah.
You do still.
You still get
the sunglass holder.
The sunglass. That's iconic.
Yeah.
Let's start this thing up. It's hot here this week. It's hot. All right, let's get this AC on and start talking about it here. So, right off the bat, man. I mean, we still got the digital.
Yeah, still got full digital.
Everything's digital here,
the
man.
premium, I do believe, was a full connected screen, right?
Yeah. But you're missing like this bezel in between the instrument cluster and your infotainment system.
It was just.
But it doesn't do anything here anyways.
Yeah, I was gonna say it was dead
just
space.
a design.
So I honestly kind of like this more because it's too separated.
Yeah.
Everything else though looks and feels the same. You don't get the trimming. Yeah.
I mean, what's the price on this one?
44.
44 in comparison to the what, $52,000?
$52,000, yeah.
400. Maybe
this is full base. It has actually no options.
Yeah, the base. Yeah, this is manual trans, not even an automatic.
Yeah, stock or standard exhaust, no Brembos. It still has a fixed caliper up front, and then a sliding caliper in the back.
Right.
And they're just not the Brembo ones.
Right.
And instead of the 550 where it had that primer gray and it said nothing on it. It looked like a part spin brake.
Right.
Now it has it's silver and it says Mustang. It actually looks pretty nice.
Yeah.
I didn't love the new seats. I feel like there's a lot of gray kind of spills out. Like the gray headrest, it's
still comfortable.
I know, it's not they're comfortable and they're nice.
It's not terrible. Still should have got rid of the back seats.
Yeah, I mean,
sure. Impractical.
Yeah, replace that with a half key.
Manual seats.
Yep.
Standard. I mean,
very nice.
What really do you want?
Right.
Yeah, everything's still manual.
I'm pretty impressed with the fact that most everything you see in here is the same as it was in the premium.
Yeah. I mean, it's besides the leather interior, heated and cooled seats. I mean,
same steering wheel,
and a little bit of screen.
Yeah. Travis was telling me,
going right back to that one,
the reason it's so reactive is because it's using the Unreal Engine.
Yeah. So it's designed by the computer processor manufacturer.
I had no idea it was the Unreal Engine, and that's why.
A big screen like that, I mean, you need some kind of actual processing power to do anything or not. I mean, it would be so glitchy.
Yeah. Oh, okay. One thing I did notice, it does not have the wireless charging.
Yeah, no wireless charging.
But I mean,
have USB-C, USB.
Phone still fits, right?
Oh yeah. When you got a big phone, it fits fine.
Yeah. With ease.
Same little storage compartment as all the other previous Mustangs.
Yeah.
Feels well. Feels good.
Yeah.
What do you think of the manual?
I mean, I even said this is exactly how the Mustang should be.
Yeah.
The gearbox, I don't know if they tightened up the gearing or because when you're in gear, if you look at the selection, I mean, look at how tight that is. The gearbox feels so good, and it might be the same as the old one, but I felt like I heard they tightened it or improved the gearbox.
Yeah.
Clutch, definitely would take some getting used to. It's a little spongy on release.
Yeah. That was my biggest thing with so you have a manual, but you have an electronic parking brake.
That's another thing
I don't like that.
I hate that
at all.
I really don't like that. You feel especially when you park, you'll probably do the same thing. You immediately reach for it.
Yeah,
you immediately reach.
Yeah.
So I really don't like that.
I wish that would have been just you get an automatic, you get a manual, you get an actual actual emergency brake.
Especially because I mean, the guys that are going to be buying the manual are the purists. They're the enthusiasts.
They've had that whole.
They want that for if they need to make a tight turn and get a little e-brake assistance.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what.
Hold on.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I know you can buy the Hydro brake.
Yeah,
but I mean, it should be standard with the manual.
Yeah, I'm not the big fan of that.
Yeah.
But we're in a vapor blue one.
Yeah.
So if you guys saw our RTR video we shot, the same color RTR as this color. So Cameron, after we get done driving, we'll go out here and do another recap, some options and things like that. Stay tuned. We'll be having a video later tonight.
Highly requested
video.
For some reason, you guys want to see it so
requested.
bad. Yeah, we're gonna bring it to you though. Anything you want to see, we're gonna bring it to you.
We're here for the people, man.
Yeah, it just took some time. You kept hounding us about this video, so stay tuned. It took some time. We lost our original unit, and it took a second to get some more. So we're bringing it to you.
Yes.
So stay tuned.
Let's get this thing on a drive, man. Let's see how it feels. Let me turn my e-brake off.
Get your reaction here.
Line lock, which is still, or whatever. Yeah, the line lock that holds you in place.
Yeah.
road's finally finished, fellas. So we got a brand new road to drive on here.
So nice, butter smooth. It's gonna be a lot easier to navigate.
Still sounds good.
Yes, it does.
Shifts pretty darn smooth, actually.
It's very clunky, very, very, very responsive.
I mean, no hesitation. And I'm by no means the greatest manual driver in the world, but it drives good, man.
Yeah. I mean, I was even gonna say, like, as somebody that doesn't drive manual as much anymore ever since you sold your car.
Yeah.
You seem to pick it up and go right instantly. Very smooth, very, very easy. So it's definitely an easy.
I mean, easily for someone that doesn't do it very much. So, yeah, I like that a lot, actually. You try any like downshifting, anything like that?
I did, yeah. I kept forgetting about the auto rev matching.
So it kicked you up to like 5,000. But first gear, I mean, 3,500 RPM, 4,000. Silky smooth, man.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's the thing with the manual gearbox, like the ratios and like the speed per gear definitely feels more punchy in the low gears.
Yeah, butter smooth.
Yeah.
Wow, I like that a lot, actually. Let's try a couple. I mean, feels good. I mean, just like you do that in like an older body style.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, you're doing this the whole time.
Yes, you are. You certainly are. And I've already prefaced for the camera that all the speed and all the sound and all the exhaust is all edited in because this is a brand new car. And
yeah.
You know, we're not supposed to be driving it fast according to the comments.
Really?
That's what they want to hear.
Guys, we're breaking them in. This car has 700 miles on it.
That's the other thing. This is a demo car from Ford.
Yeah, I mean, this thing's got 10,000 miles on it.
Yeah, so.
I mean, Cameron, that feels good.
It does.
I mean, it
feels really nice. Like, even like a passenger, I don't feel any.
No, there's no bounce at all. Maybe I'm just a hell of a shifter.
Well, so you might have just gained some skills.
I mean, but
yeah, it's butter.
Yeah,
I like
everything about it. Just feels good. I think for what you're getting in the base model, I don't really know why you would. Yeah. I mean, unless like leather is a must.
Yeah.
But even then, you can get like aftermarket leather and save yourself $6,000.
It's not gonna be 10 grand to get leather seat covers in the car. Yeah, but I like the split screen. Actually,
I think it's perfect.
Yeah.
For what you need.
100%. And plus, I mean, it doesn't really matter what the wheels look like because
you can always change wheels.
Change the wheels out, like the LMR guys.
Yeah.
They already put new wheels on the ones they bought from us. Oh my god, it looks sick.
I haven't seen it.
Oh, it looks sick. Yeah.
I mean, we're going a steady 55 speed limit miles an hour here, and one thing I noticed, maybe it's just because of the exhaust and not having the active exhaust, but like I feel like I can barely I can't even hear the exhaust.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Is it's very muted compared to the
quad
active exhaust.
This one has the dual tip that I was referring to in the last video, so we'll highlight that. And I don't really care for it, but
yeah, it definitely looks like it's a step back.
Yeah,
because that's literally what the Gen 1 S550 looked like.
Looks like an EcoBoost.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it looks like.
That's exactly right. I was just so used to signifying the quad tips for the V8.
Right. I mean, just butter.
I mean, it's butter. I mean, we're sitting below 2,000 RPMs in 6th gear right now, going 65. So I mean, it's gonna be decent. You know, if you're just traveling highway, it's gonna be decent on gas.
Right.
I mean, if it's 65 under 2,000 RPMs, pretty solid.
It's unbelievable.
Yeah, it's nice. It's very good.
I didn't look at the tires on this before I got in. I'm assuming they just like the base model in the previous years, just like 235 all seasons. It's like a standard tire.
Yeah, it actually says they're 255s now.
Okay.
255, 45, 18.
Bigger tires.
Yeah, because before it was 235.
Yeah, 235, 55.
Right?
They were still 18s.
Oh, they were 18s.
But it was a 235, 55, 18.
Yeah, I remember the 35.
Which is, I mean, there's no tire.
I'm pretty sure the Focus ST.
Yeah.
With 200 less horsepower came with 235s or 225s or something.
Right.
So 255 is definitely going to give you more grip than the last ones were.
Yeah.
235s and almost 5 horsepower V8 is kind of nuts.
I know people are, just burning these wheels.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Still the same. beeping.
Yeah.
Karen, when he was getting out to pick me up here, we were looking at or just listening to like the sound that the car makes, like when the doors open, like not to forget your keys or something. Totally. And the sound is very different. It's so different from every other Ford product out there.
I mean, Ford has this iconic little sound when the doors
just like
open.
The beep and the chime.
It is so different now. It sounds. I mean, it's funny. It's like a modernized, smoother version of it, I guess.
Yeah, more calm.
Yeah.
Not as piercing. The big thing in past models was the like 23 and 23 all the way down to 15, really. So when we were referring to in the last video that small 4.2-inch screen, the biggest upgrade from a 300A to the 301 was the 8-inch touchscreen radio and dual climate control. Yeah. Now these screens are standard. Yeah, and so, that's actually something we definitely need to not just let slide past. This is a 300A vehicle. Yeah, 300A. Base. And you still get this huge Unreal Engine, fully compatible touchscreen with wireless CarPlay, wireless Android Auto on the base. Yeah. So it's... I don't know why you would buy a 301. Yeah. Because 301 in past years was the biggest seller for Ford. Yeah. Either it was 301 or 401. Just either like the mid grade or the top dog. But I mean, you're paying $2,500 to go to a 301A, and all you're getting is dual climate control. I was just about to ask, you're getting dual climate control. That's it. You know, I'm not sure about you, but I don't need dual climate control. You know, for $2,500 savings, me and my passenger, we can find a medium. Yeah, we can kick it to 70 degrees and it'll be okay. We can find a medium crown there, and go on a nice vacation for $2,500. Right. That's just my personal opinion, but I don't necessarily know if there's a reason to go to a 301 anymore. I don't think it'll be as popular as it was in past years, just for what you get in this package. Right. I think like the God spec, if you're not going performance pack with this car, is bass, Brembo's, exhaust, the active exhaust. Yeah. And then you've touched every bass, and you have everything you need. Yeah. I can't think of a reason why you would have to have dual climate control or a 301. Yeah. That's the only difference, is just dual climate control. That's it. And you get Sirius radio for 3 months free. Oh, love that. Yeah. Fabulous. Yeah. But everyone's got music on their phones nowadays. Like, you don't need you don't need it. You know what I'm saying? Don't need Sirius. You got Spotify, Apple CarPlay, Apple Music, you name it. There's so many different platforms out there. Even if you don't want to pay for it, Spotify, they have a free version. Yeah, free version and get ads. Yeah. Which is what Sirius is. You still get commercials. It's the same thing. So you're just paying for it. If you have to have it, go to a 301. Yeah. Otherwise, you'd be just fine with the 300. If dual climate is just absolutely that make or break. Yeah, it's a super solid package for a base model. Super solid. Very, very impressed. Making my way. I got lost. Yeah. So I need to. We're here now. Do I take it right here, Cameron? You're gonna take it right here. Yeah. All right. We're gonna take it right here. Perfect. Hooked up our phone. Yeah. Just trying it out for the first time, and I kid you not, I was done in 30 seconds. Yeah, it was insane. From the time that I turned Bluetooth on my phone to the time that the car was in Apple CarPlay already, 30 seconds. I mean, unbelievable speed. Yeah. Quick turnaround. Yeah. Hopefully I wasn't supposed to take it right there. Yeah, you sure were. I definitely was supposed to take it right there. This is what we call a dead end. This is a dead end. Sound system sounds good. It does. That's another thing. For the base model, I mean, like, it doesn't have B&O or nothing. I mean, we had that volume was like 75% up, and there wasn't any distortion. I mean, it sounded very clear. For the base model, it's quite impressive. Yeah. Wow, 6 speakers and it sounds like that. Sounds good, don't it? That's pretty good. I mean, you got your uppers, your lowers, and your tweeters in here. And I don't think there's no speakers in the back. No, standard system. No, not a standard system. If you have the B&O, you'll get the subwoofer in the back. Yeah. But otherwise, it's just 6-speaker system, which still sounds good. I mean, there was no contortion or anything like that to it. Quite impressed. Yeah, I mean, I think from what we're hearing here is, get the base model, guys. The base model is the way to go. I think this might rate a little bit higher on my scale. Oh, that's true. For what it is. That is true. I mean, you got to take into account, like, Don't get me wrong, I love leather. I love heated and cooled seats.
Yeah.
I don't need it.
I don't need it.
I don't need it, but do I like it? Yes. Am I willing to pay almost or $8,000 more for it? Probably not.
I don't think so.
Especially if I'm just looking for performance, and that's all
That's
really all
the
I
thing.
care about.
At the end of the day, this is a sports car.
Either I'm going 308 base mile to get what I need, right? Or I'm going to the top dog.
Yeah, it's gonna be one.
It's one or the other. There's no in between for me.
I was gonna say,
I can't justify the money.
I don't see this car being a middle of the road package car.
No.
It's definitely you either go balls to the wall or you just get the base model.
Yeah, I mean, for what you're getting in the base model, there's not a reason not to.
And you can get the performance pack on a base model, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I mean that's what I would do.
Yeah.
That's
I mean,
exactly
you can get any of the colors. The only thing, obviously, you can't get is the leather. Would be your only thing that you have to have a premium to get.
Yeah.
But
which is, I mean, in my opinion, that's such a small trade-off.
Yeah.
I don't mean, my favorite seats are the Dark Horse seats with the Alcantara in the center. Oh, those are so good.
Yeah. Have you been able to shoot that yet?
I haven't like, I drove it when we first got it in. I drove it around the parking lot, but.
Yeah, I think you guys will be pleasantly surprised with the Dark Horse.
Dark Horse. I mean, it definitely has a premium price tag, but in my opinion, especially now that Brandon finished it up with the front split and everything. Oh my gosh.
Does it look nice?
It looks so much nicer.
Backup camera's crisp.
It is.
I'm not sure about you guys, but I will stand by it. Ford's got the best backup camera in the game.
Ford's backup cameras are pretty cash.
I mean, for what you're spending.
Yeah. I mean, the newer Dodge Rams have pretty nice backup cameras, but
what are you spending for a Dodge Rams? I mean, you're spending $60,000.
Yeah. I mean, 40 grand and down, you're still getting the same backup camera.
And they've had this for years.
That is also true.
Years they've had the same
if you go back to
camera.
2017,
same camera.
Yeah, it was.
I mean, it was
groundbreaking.
I mean, it is responsive.
Yeah.
I like it, man. Yeah. I mean, I don't know why you'd buy anything else. If you're looking at a Mustang, my biggest gripe, like I said, is this parking brake.
Yeah.
But for what you're getting, why wouldn't you?
Yeah, I mean, because it's not like you can. It's not like that changes. It's not like that's like you don't have an option. That's what you get, no matter what.
Yeah, that's it.
Unless you get the hydro brake.
Right.
Not even on one side.
Everything's super responsive, guys.
It is. That's a very impressive thing. Is you would think that, especially
lane keep assist. I didn't even notice that. Drove it. I like it more than the premium that we drove the other day, to be honest with you. Maybe a little biased because of the manual. It just feels better. It's more interactive with the driving experience.
Yeah. But I mean, even if it was the automatic, just how impressive the base model is for what you get as the base. I mean, I don't need the wireless phone charger.
Nope.
I've never used that, and if I'm being completely honest,
it doesn't charge it quick anyways.
It doesn't charge it quick, and most of the time it doesn't charge it at all.
Right.
You'll get a notification saying,
wireless doesn't work.
Yeah, wireless charging terminated due to something. So, I mean, it's not like it's very reliable anyway, so I can do without that. You have a little bit of extra storage space down there without the wireless charger. So
I think for what you're getting, guys, I don't see why you would buy anything else.
Yeah.
Unless you have to have leather, like I was saying. But
completely, the base model is the move here.
Otherwise, I'd love it. I love every bit of this car.
You still get that
besides the exhaust.
Carbon.
I'll show you here in a second.
Yeah. Besides that, I mean, you still get that carbon texture here.
All over the place. It just feels good. Looks good.
You can tell that the steering wheel is just like a universal parts bin.
It came out of the same bin.
You get the aluminum here, just not on the trimming anywhere else.
Yeah, I mean, I love it.
I love it
for what it is.
I really like it.
I mean, 44 grand.
44,000.
I don't know.
Yeah, as spec'd, what did I say? I forget what I even said. The last one, even 8.
Yeah, even 8.
I don't know if I was kind of going crazy that day or not.
Right.
I'm gonna change that score to a 7.
I'm gonna change my score as well.
Yeah, because I feel like I rated that really high for an automatic Mustang. So if I were to give that a 7,
and you also put the 350 at a 93.
I did, and I don't even know if I'd do that. I would put at least the 350. I'd go 8.5.
Yeah.
This as spec'd is 7.75. Pushing 8. Just because I would do the Brembos and the exhaust.
Right, some things that's missing.
Yeah.
I rated the last one 8.8.
You sure did.
8.8.
You sure did do that.
I must have been very excited.
You might, yeah. Well, I
mean, we all were. We were just we've been waiting for these cars forever.
Say, that was the day they showed up.
We
were pumped up about them.
I'm probably still gonna get like a 7.7, just the way it's sat.
The blue one, the last one?
Just because I like the spec of that one, just because it's like a red, white, and blue kind of thing.
Yeah, oh, the silver wheels with the red brakes and the Atlas blue, that was hot.
I'd probably put this at an 8 flat.
8 8 flat, yeah.
For what it is.
Yeah. See, I was bouncing between 7.75 and 8.
Yeah. I mean,
so
it's like Cameron said, it's missing a couple things. It's just like the GT Performance package. The e-brake, which you're never going to get anyway. So
yeah,
I mean, you may as well get over that.
I was going to say you can't really knock that for this spec or this car specifically.
And I'm a window tint guy. I gotta be blacked out.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Probably 8 flat.
It's a solid score.
I think so. I mean,
it's a great car.
I think so too.
It is a great car.
I haven't been able to drive a Dark Horse yet. All the ones that we sold are all pre-ordered, so I likely won't be able to drive one of those. But at least we'll get some interior, exterior shots for you guys on those.
Yeah,
once I start rolling.
I mean, I drove it around the parking lot, and that gives zero intuition.
Was it a manual?
No, it was the automatic.
Which we were talking when it first got dropped off. The Dark Horse, I think, looks much more superior than the Mach 1.
I completely agree. No, I totally agree.
I think it looks much better than the Mach 1.
I do agree.
Just in regards to the accents and what you get with the Dark Horse.
Yeah.
Like these screens on the when you saw it when you started it up, like just the huge like Force logo right there in the middle.
It definitely like with the Mach 1, you got like a small badge here.
Yeah.
And like kick plates. Yeah. But like as a driver, you felt like you're just in a Mustang. Whereas in like the Dark Horse, you get the blue stitching, you get the Alcantara seats, you get the startup screen, you get the special stitch. It says Dark Horse right here with your little like chassis number. It definitely lets you know you're in a special car.
Yeah, I like it a lot more for right around the same price point.
Yeah,
I mean it's very close. Yeah, still with the Tremec. If you get the 6-speed, you get the Tremec. Same GT 350 trans.
Which I mean the Dark Horse we have. It hasn't gone out yet, right?
Yeah, it's supposed to be going out here in about an hour and a half. Sitting around here somewhere.
I'm going to see if I can get the keys and do just a quick video on it. It's like a walk around, not drive it or anywhere, just walk around.
I like it, guys.
Yeah, it's
the
nice.
price point, I don't know why you wouldn't.
Yeah.
But if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, wherever you're seeing this at. Let us know what else you guys want to see.
Yeah, we're going to get out here real quick and give you a little walk around, show you the spec of this car.
Yeah.
Jacob's going to kind of run you through the details a little bit, and we'll wrap it up from there. Cool. There it is, guys. There you can see, as I was talking about at the beginning of the video, this color, especially in the sun, is so insane. I mean, the metallic flake is so unreal. When I first saw this color, like pictures of it, I thought it was going to be like Area 51 or like Cactus Gray or something where it's kind of like a flat color. Right. Oh my gosh, no.
So much sparkle.
So it's so metallic. It's so good.
Clean this.
Yeah, this is like fresh off the truck. Yeah.
Just like this.
Yeah.
But hey, look at this. Right here. I know you're talking about the calipers.
Yeah. It says Mustang
on them.
Yeah, and they're a nice silver instead of that like primer grayish. Yeah, it actually looks so much nicer. Even if you don't get the Brimbos, you do get some sort of touch on the brakes. Yeah. So you do get the fixed caliper up front. It looks like it's a 4-piston, and then you do get the sliding caliper in the back. 2-piston. Yeah. So. Yeah, we say that fitment is pretty. Although we are on an uneven fitment, but gosh, look at that. That looks actually insane. Yeah, I even as the base model, all the new touches are very nice. The one thing that we were complaining about.
Yeah, let's look at my
yeah.
I mean, I was telling you guys last week that they made the cutout just big enough for one pipe. Enough.
They sure
did. Lord forbid you ever want to go and add a quad tip exhaust later down the road, like an aftermarket design. You're going to cut that.
That's going to have to be cut, or I'm sure an aftermarket company will make a rear valence that you can swap in or something. Which I saw some guy comment on our last video, which shocked me. He said it needs to be black there again. Like the deck lid?
I don't think so.
I love the body paint. As much body paint as you can have.
It's not plastic.
Yeah,
It's metal.
Yeah, it's actually nice now.
I mean, it's not going to swirl. It's not going to deteriorate over time.
It does look insane from this angle right here in this color, like with all the shadows and all the body lines.
Did you see that right
there? It looks very like sharkish.
I want to preface, this car does not have Brimbos on it.
What?
Or it's not like by Brembo. This is Ford by Brembo. Look at that.
What? It does not say that on the other side. Does it? It doesn't.
Does it say it lower?
Oh, it probably. Oh, it does. Oh, so
You're
these.
Brimbos without paying for Brembo.
So you technically get like an OE Brembo caliper. Yeah. They're probably designed or engineered a little bit by Brembo, or maybe even Brembo pads.
Yeah, that's huge.
Yeah, but great car, great color, great spec. Base model's a win.
Gives me 2 thumbs up, baby.
Same for me. Yep. Thanks for watching, guys. Check us out everywhere else, and if you have any questions, call us at 513-932-1010 or check out all of our Mustangs that are coming in at LebanonFordPerformance.com.